Hi, my name's Dr. Derek Pittman. I'm a lecturer in archaeology at Bournemouth University. So we're here with the students for our first year undergraduate training excavation for our archaeology programmes, where we're investigating a medieval industrial site on the banks of Poole Harbour. The students here are just finishing their first year with us at BU. They've had a lot of practical style training in the lecture theatre. They've learnt a lot of the underlying principles about archaeology, but this is where they get to really engage with the processes, really engage with practical archaeology firsthand for the first time, so it's their first real exposure to field archaeology. Much of the evidence we've been finding here seems to relate to salt production or associated industries. We've got a collection of workshop areas and a collection of very large trough type features that seems to be for brining and catching tidal salt and then processing it down into the salt we'd be familiar with on the table.
I'm Sam, I'm a first year archaeology and anthropology student. It's going really well and dig's been a great time. We've got some interesting things coming over. We've got two more sort of burnt wooden beams that may or may not have been shaped, one of them. So those are going to be block lifted as soon as we get down to them. There's a lot of industrial sort of evidence. There's the small furnace type feature that's come out the bottom of the section and what looks like a salt trap just over here. Yeah, it's great knowledge knowing how to actually get down into the ground, because you can look at stuff in textbooks for ages, but you never actually know unless you get hands-on. It's useful having the experimental area as well, because then you can sort of appreciate what you might have in the ground by actually doing it. And it's not just trying to look at something and think what it is. You can have a guess and experiment. For example, like the vitrified material we're pulling out was very different from anything that we were producing over in the iron smelting.
We've got an open day coming up on the site on the 8th of July. We're opening our doors at 11 o'clock in the morning. Details will be online, and we'd love you to come down and see what's going on. We'll have regular trench tours, we'll have a barbecue on site, we'll have some experimental work going on, so you can get a real sense of what we're doing here and the archaeology of the area generally.